How is Sidney Prescott different from other final girls? How is Sidney Prescott different from other final girls in horror films? Let's take a closer look at what makes her stand out in this genre. First off, Sidney is not just a survivor. She is a complex character who faces her trauma head-on. While many final girls relying on luck or are passive, Sidney actively confronts the psychological scars from her mother's murder. She uses her intelligence, emotional strength, and physical capability to fight back against the threat of Ghostface. Another interesting aspect is her self-awareness. Sidney critiques typical horror movie clichés with sarcasm and wit. This self-awareness allows her to break the mold of the helpless victim. Instead, she becomes a proactive survivor who understands the rules of the horror genre and uses that knowledge to her advantage. Sidney's character development is also more nuanced than that of many other final girls. She evolves from a traumatized teenager into a strong, resourceful woman. Throughout the Scream franchise, she faces complex emotional betrayals, such as discovering her boyfriend is one of her attackers. This depth adds realism to her character, making her more than just a symbol of survival. Moreover, Sidney challenges the traditional belief that final girls must be pure or virginal to survive. In the Scream series, she loses her virginity yet still emerges victorious. This shift allows her to be a well-rounded character who exhibits normal desires without being punished for them. It emphasizes perseverance over outdated purity rules. Finally, Sidney combines physical bravery with emotional intelligence. She not only fights back physically but also outsmarts her attackers. This blend of traits shows that survival in horror is about mental acuity as much as physical endurance. In summary, Sidney Prescott stands out from other final girls by being self-aware, emotionally complex, and resilient. She actively confronts her trauma, defies outdated rules, and combines intelligence with bravery. Her character reflects a more modern and empowered vision of the final girl in horror films.